So dear students, we have the another question here, the question number 5 on exercise 1.3. Find the product using a suitable properties. So we'll see one by one examples here. So in earlier we discussed the multiplication under properties, that commutative property, distributive property, associative property, and a multiplicative identity, and so on. So we have the very first question here. Find the product using suitable properties. So first question is a 26 into minus 48 plus a minus 48 into minus 36. See, this is under a distributive property, right? Yes, I will tell you. This is under distributive property, means see, so what is a distributive property? See, A into bracket B into C, so it will distribute into two terms, right? Means A into B plus, see, this is plus A into B plus A into C, right? This A is a multiplicative to B, and similar A is multiplicative to C, means A into B plus A into C. So this is the distributive property we learned in earlier. So based on this is a question, 26 into minus 48 plus minus 14 into minus 36 here. What is a common factor here? Here in these two terms, A is a common factor. Here is also A common factor. So then you know here in this two factors, the plus sign dividing, plus sign distributing two factors, right? See, what is the common here? The minus 48 in these two factors, and here also minus 48 in these two factors, right? So it is easily we can take the minus 48 as a common, right? So minus 48 we can take common. So what left here? So left here means it is a 26 in this one term, and plus it is a minus 36, right? So minus 48, then we have to solve this one. Plus into minus is minus, means 26 minus 36, right? So it is a minus 48 into, what is 26 minus 36? So it is 36 minus 26, means it is a 10. So we have subtracting here what? A bigger number, smaller number to bigger number, right? So it is minus 10. So simply minus 48 into minus 10, it is a 480, right? So minus into minus becomes plus, right? It is plus 480 or simply 480, correct? So in the next question, we have second question, 8 into 53 into minus 125, right? So it is under associative property. Yes, it is under associative property. You know already, A into B into C, right? So it is a associative property. Make any two numbers group, then will you answer this one easily. So means you can multiply this one, these two terms first, then first term, means we can get answers. So here 8 into 53 into minus 125. So I can make the groups here. What? So 8 into minus 125, I will take the multiplication group first, means 8 into minus 125, yes, into 53, right? So what is 8 into minus 125? Is a minus 1000, right? So into 53. So I will take this bracket again. So it is, so what is minus 1000 into 53? It is simply 53,000. So minus into plus is a minus 53,000, right? Yes. So this is simpler one, that associative property. We can take any two terms as a multiplicative. We can take else you can take here B into C, or A into B, make a group, or A into C, make a group, or B. Yes, like that. So next one is third one. It is a 15 into minus 25 into minus 4 into minus 10, right? So see here in this example, there are 4 factors or 4 terms or 4 integers are there. So how we can solve this? So it is also under associative property. So associative property, it is also under same, it is associative property. Make two groups of integers, then multiply those numbers. So I can take here 15 yes into, so I can make these two multiplication first, means I can make a group of these two multiplication, minus 25 into minus 4. Then I will keep this minus 10 under bracket as it is. So means 15 into, yes. So what is 25 4s are 100, right? So minus into minus becomes plus, right? So into this minus 10, correct? So it is a 15 into, so what is 100 into 10? It is 100 into 10 is 1000, right? So plus into minus is a minus, right? So what is 15 into 1000? It is 15,000. So what is the sign here? 15,000. The sign will be minus, right? So this is the very easy, same as well in a B, that was associative property. So now comes to the fourth one is a minus 14 into 102. So this one is under a distributive property. So how we can distribute a 102 here? It is a distributive property. So I will distribute this 102. I will write in the form of 102 as a 100 plus 2, right? So 100 plus 2 is nothing but 102, right? So we can write in this form. So 102, so means it is under distributive property minus 41. So now how we can write this 102 as 100 plus 2, right? So it is a minus 41 into 100 plus minus 41 into 2. See here, I will tell you which property I am using here. It is a distributed property, means A into B plus C has we how we can write this A into B plus C in generally? Yes, tell me. Is nothing but A into B plus A into C, right? A into B plus A into C, like that. In the position of A is a minus 41, right? So minus 41 we can multiply to minus 41 into 100 plus then minus 41 into 2, right? So it is minus 41 into 100 plus minus 41 into 2 in the distributive way, distributive property way. So what is minus 41 into 100 is minus 4100. Yes. So what is plus into minus here? Minus. So 41 into 2 is a 82, right? So is there minus, we have to add those numbers, means it's a 4182. So is negative sign, right? So this is how we have to solve this under distributive property. So next come to the E, that was E is a very similar like that first one. So students, we have do your by one, right? So it is also same as a distributive property. A into B plus C as a into B plus A into C, right? So you can do your own. So next is a 7 into 50 minus 2. So 7 into 50 minus 2 is this also under distributive property. Distributive property. So we can write 7 into 50 minus 2. So I will take this groups first here, means 7 into 50, right? Then minus 7 into 2, like that. A into B plus C means A into B plus A into C. 7 into 50 minus 7 into 2. Now it is simply 7 into 50 is a 350, right? So 7 2s are 14. So what is the remains? The answer 350 minus 14 350 minus 14. What will remain? 336, right? So the answer is 336 simply. Yes. So now come to the next one is a minus 17 into minus 29. Yes. So it's look like easier, but we can do it directly. But using the properties under multiplication, then we'll know. So I will write this minus 29 as, see, I will write minus 29. The instead of minus 29, I will write minus 30 plus 1. So minus 30 plus 1 is nothing but what? Minus 29, right? See here, the negative integer, positive integer means we have to subtract these numbers, means it is a 29. So 29 bigger number sign is minus, means it's minus 29. So minus 29 I can write in this form, right? Minus 30 plus 1 in our convenient property method, right? So it is simply minus 17 under bracket into minus 29. I can write in this form, right? Minus 30 plus 1. So now we have to use this property under multiplication, means minus 17 into minus 30 plus minus 17 into 1, right? So this is nothing but a distributive property again. So minus 17 into minus 30 is a plus 510. Then it is a minus 17 into 1 is a minus 17. Yes, plus into minus is minus. So minus 17 into 1 is a 17. So what is a 510 minus 17 is a simply 493, right? So it is a 493 is our answer. So we have the another question here, that was a H question. So H I can write here. It is a minus 57 into minus 19 plus 57, right? So how we can solve this one? So it is also under distributive property, right? So simply minus 57 into minus 19. So 57 I can write in the form of what? 57 into 1. Yes or no? 57 ones are 57. No. So I can write 57 as 57 into 1 using a multiplicative identity, right? So now we have to use the properties now. So it's 57 into 19. Yes. 57 into 19, right? Minus into minus plus. It is 57 into 19 plus 57 into 1. So now I can make a group here. I will take the 57 as a common, right? So it is a 19 plus 1 here, plus 1, right? So 57 as a common. So it is 19 plus 1 is 20. So what is 57 into 57 into 20? It is simply 57 to it is a 114, then 0 is a 0. So 1140 is the answer. So we have the next question is a question number 6. A certain freezing process requires that a room temperature to be lowered from 40 degrees Celsius at the rate of 5 degrees Celsius every hours. What will be the room temperature? Yes, 10 hours after the process begins, right? So we have to write first whatever data is given. So original temperature of a room is 40 degrees Celsius, right? So temperature here you have degrees in every 5 hours, right? So temperature in degrees for 1 hour, right? Every hour means in 1 hour. So 1 hour is a for 5 degrees Celsius. So temperature decreases in what? Totally 10 hours, right? So every hour means it's 10 hours. It is nothing but a 5 into 10. It is a 50 degrees Celsius. So what is the question here? 10 hours after what is the process begins means. So new temperature. So temperature is first recorded as 40 degrees Celsius, right? So that after decreasing temperature means it's a minus 50 degrees Celsius. Why we taking minus 50 means a decreasing temperature. We will notice is that minus, right? So 40 plus into minus is minus. So 50 minus 40 is 10 degrees Celsius. So minus 10 degrees Celsius is answer. So next class In the next question, in a class test containing 10 questions, 5 marks are awarded for every correct answers and minus 2 marks awarded for every incorrect answers. So 0 for not attempted questions, right? So Mohan gets 4 correct and 6 incorrect answers. What is his score? So write down the Mohan's point of view. So what is a Mohan? Gets 4 correct answers and 6 incorrect answers, right? So Mohan mark for an correct answers, right? So he gives 4 correct answers means yes. So marks for 4 correct answers means 5 into 4. So every correct answer has a 5 marks means is a 4 correct answers is a 20. So for have the incorrect answers. So Mohan's for a incorrect answer has a minus 2 marks, right? He has a 6 incorrect answers means it's a minus 2 into 6 is a minus 12, right? So now what is the total score of a Mohan's? Here the total score of Mohan's is, the correct score of a Mohan's is 20. Then what is the incorrect score is minus 12. So 20 plus into minus is 8. So the answer is 8. So now the next question, sub question is, Reshma gets 5 correct answers and 5 incorrect answers. So what is her score, right? So Reshma point of view, marks for 1 correct answer, right? So Reshma marks for 1 correct answer is 5 marks, right? So marks for she gives 5 correct answer, right? So marks for 5 correct answers means 5 5s are 25. So marks for 1 incorrect answer. So she giving the 1 incorrect answers means 5 correct answers and 5 incorrect answers. And then marks for 1 incorrect answers is minus 2. Then she has 5 incorrect answers means it's a minus 2 into 5. It is minus 10. So Reshma's total score now, it's 25 for correct answers and minus 10 for incorrect answers means 25 plus minus 10. It's a plus into minus is minus means 15 is the answer. So now it's a Hina point of view. Hina gets a 2 correct and 5 incorrect. So answers out of 7 questions. So she attempted. So what is her score? So Hina's point of view coming now. Marks for 1 correct answer is 5. Yes, right? So marks for 2 correct answers is means what? It is nothing but 10s. 5 2s is 10. Yes. So marks for 1 incorrect answer is minus 2. She gave 5 incorrect answers means, so marks for 1 incorrect answer is minus 2. And she gave 5 incorrect answers means it's a minus 2 into 5 is minus 10, right? So it is marks for 5 incorrect answer is minus 2 into 5 is minus 10. So Hina's total score here, so 10 for correct answers and a minus 10 for incorrect answers means Hina's finally total score as 10 plus minus 10, right? Yes. So it is a plus into minus is minus is 0 is the answer. So now next come to the question here. Yes. Cement company earns a profit rupees 8 per bags with white cement and sold loss for 5 rupees per for grey cement rod. So we have to have the sub questions now. The company sells 3000 bags of white cement and 5000 bags of grey cement in a month. What is the profit or loss? So it is based on profit and loss questions. So profit on 1 bag of white cement is, so it is a rupees 8, right? So how many bags they are selling for 1 month? These are 3000 bags means is 3000 into 8 or 8 into 3000 means it is a 24,000, right? Yes. So loss of a 1 bag of a grey cement is rupees 5. So how many bags they are loss here? There are 5000 bags, right? So for 1 grey bag cement cost is 5 rupees. So their loss is means 5000 bags. Their loss means 5 into 5000, right? It is a 25,000. So and finally we have the loss and the profit relation. Overall losses is it is 25 and 24 means it is 1000 rupees. So overall loss is rupees what here 1000 rupees. 25,000 minus 24,000 is loss is 1000 rupees. So next, what is the number of white cement bags it must sell to have neither profit nor loss? If the number of gray bags, so it is a number of bags, means it is a total number, right? So total number has divided by 1, right? So it is a number of gray bags sold on 6400 bags, right? So number of gray bags are 6400, right? Yes, they are sold. So loss of one day means it is a loss of one bag. So loss of one bag cost is rupees 5. So loss of 6400 such bags means 5 into 6400 means it is a how much? It is 32,000, right? Yes, it is 32,000. Yes. Now come to the relation for loss and profit. Is a profit is a 32,000, right? And profit for one bag is 8. So we have to divide those things. So loss and profit is a 32,000. Profit of a one bag cost is a rupees 8. So we have to write down that first. Profit on a one bag is rupees 8, and the number of bags of white cement is equal to, yes, the total number. Now the number of bags of white cement is equal to total profit divided by profit on a total profit is divided by profit on one bag. So right, 1 means it is a 32,000 profit, then it will have the 1 means it is a 4,000, right? So it is divided by 8 means it is a 4,000 is our profit. So we have the next question here, question number 9. Replace the blank with an integer to make his 3 statements. So the final answer is 27. So what is the integer we have to multiply? We will get the plus 27 as answer. It's a minus 9 simply. Yes. Now minus 35 means it is a 5 7 is 35. It's minus 7. So it is a minus 56 is our answer, means it's a 7 8 is a 56. It is a plus 7. So what is here? So it is a 132. So 132 means it is a yes, it is simply 11 12 132, right? Yes.